If there was a recipe of how to date an overthinker, then I think this video will be that. Most important point, that is reassurance. Actions should speak louder than words. Not use silence as a weapon. If you silence makes us think so much, if you are thinking 10x, and silence would make us think 100x. You cannot do that to us. Not less like that emotion. Just people don't talk much about it. It is being transparent and being honest. For example, if I ask you, "Where are you?" You are telling, "Okay, I'm out with a friend." That's it. You're honest, you're right, you're a very good person. But what if you just let them know beforehand? If there was a recipe of how to date an overthinker, then I think this video will be that. So hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. I have taken out points, and this is a perfect thing, a list of things that you should know if you're dating an overthinker. And if you're an overthinker, then do send it out to the guys you are dating. Please, it will make your life and their life very, very easy. I myself is an overthinker, and when I was writing the points, मुझे लग रहा था कि मैं अपनी ही कहानी लिख रही हूँ, and this is the recipe I would send to a guy to know, like, okay, these are the points and you should know this before dating me. बिलीव मी, अगर मुझे ये वीडियो या फिर मुझे ये पॉइंट्स पहले मिल जाते तो आई वुड हैव रियली मेड द गाइस हैव रेटेड लाइफ इजियर। अगर मैं फ्यूचर में डेट करती हूँ किसी को, आई वुड रियली सेंड देम दिस लिस्ट बिकॉज दिस इज सो ऑन पॉइंट, एंड आफ्टर दैट पॉइंट आई वाज लाइक, दिस इज इट. So let's get started. Firstly, overthinkers are not that of a big of a deal. You can deal with them very easily. You just need to know when and how to do it. That's the all tricky part. And once you get it, you will be done. So let's get started. Actually dating an overthinker is like learning a new language in itself. The language of reassurance, honesty, emotional security, and overthinkers are really not actually too much that people usually think of them. They are actually who feel things very deeply, and also that means that they will love you very deeply. It just they feel too much, that's it. And they also are the over analyzer that think about you all the time before they do something, and they over analyze something, everything twice at least. And it's not about always about trusting. They trust you, to be very honest. It's just that their mind are keeping trying to keep them very safe, and they just don't want to get hurt, and their minds are always constantly protecting them. So that's the reason they may come out like they are too much. So let's talk about what it truly takes to date an overthinker and to be loved by one. First and most important point, that is reassurance. Overthinkers need reassurance every time. They do not want your constant attention like you're 24/7. No, they do not want your constant attention. They occasionally just need reassurance or validation, like, okay, this is where they stand, this is how much you are there important to me. Like once in a while, if you just say, okay, they are very important to me, don't think something else. If they're overthinking, just reassure them. Reassurance is very important whenever they comes out to you like this is not feeling good. You cannot just tell that, okay, हो गया क्या करूँ मैं, अब नहीं हो सकता. You cannot tell them that. You just need to reassure them. It's like patiently handling a baby. It's like, oh, fully. You cannot just be like, okay, fine, it's not, I cannot just tell you every time. Of course, if it happens very regularly, that's a different thing. But once in a while, you can reassure them, or just making them feel important to you, do something special or something like, you need to reassure them. That's the most important. And if you do this without them asking, that will be a very, and they can easily will trust you more, and they can easily they will easily feel safe and happy with you. Always say what you mean, and your actions should speak louder than words. Your actions should be inclined or proportional to your words. You cannot just say something and don't mean it, because they would think so much about it, you don't even know. You need to have that clarity. This is it, this is how, this is what is happening. And believe me, when you give that clarity and understand, tell them what you mean, not just hawa hawa make it theek hai wo ho jayega. They also know, because this is not possible. If it's something very impossible, they also know this is not possible, because they over analyze everything. So you just need to be very thoughtful and just say what you mean. You cannot just say ki ha ye kar dunga wo kar dunga. You need to be practical also, but with kindness. The third thing, and I think this is the most annoying thing people have done to be, do not use silence as a weapon. If you have just fought, थोड़ी बहुत झगड़े हो गए, कुछ हो गए, बात नहीं हो रही है, झगड़े हो रहे हैं, you can just cannot just shut up. You need to talk it out. I really hate, I myself is a overthinker. I really hate people when they just shut up and just like, रहने दे तो बाद में बात करते, नहीं बात करना है, it's it, okay, fine, sorry. Okay, I'm not arguing with the whole thing or discussing the whole thing with you just for a sorry. You cannot just say sorry and just snap out, okay, done, it's fine, meri galti. It's like you're saying sorry just to let just to let the topic out. Just रहने दो, हो गया, मेरी गलती है, वो रहने दो. You cannot just say that, discuss it, and then you end the thing. You cannot just say fine, and you cannot go silence. You just speak it out, because silence makes us think so much. If you're thinking 10x, and silence would make us think 100x. You cannot do that to us, please. I hate that thing. I hate silent treatment. I cannot give silent treatment, and I cannot take silent treatment. I just hate it, because if you shout at me, I can at least understand, okay, you are mad, you're telling this, you're talking at least. And if you're silent, I just keep wondering. And whenever people get angry to me and they're silent, I just cannot take it. I hate it. I hate it. The most thing I hate is silent treatment. Explain before disappearing. For example, if you know that you will be busy for the next 2 days, 3 days, you cannot talk. Firstly, I don't believe that you don't have 10 seconds to write a message, or at least 1 minute a day. को इतना busy नहीं होता. But if you think that you cannot give her that much time that you used to give, just explain कि okay, मैं यहाँ जा रहा हूँ, इतने दिन के लिए मैं थोड़ा बिजी हो जाऊंगा, या फिर मेरा वर्कलोड बढ़ गया तो इतने दिन के लिए थोड़ा बिजी हो जाएंगे, हम लोग बस इसी टाइम बात करेंगे, लाइक रात को बात कर लेंगे, फिर कभी भी योर सुटेबल टाइम विल टॉक दैट टाइम, बट आई विल ट्राई माई बेस्ट. यू जस्ट नीड टू राइट दैट वन मैसेज की दिस इज द टाइम आई विल बी वेरी बिजी, आई कैन नॉट जस्ट कीप in touch, we cannot talk right now. I think when I'll get free, I'll talk. It takes hardly 1 second, 10 seconds to write a message. Please do it. And the next thing is, do not gaslight emotions. Do not just say, okay, you're overthinking, okay, you're doing that. Your next thing is that do not gaslight their emotion. Just do not tell that you're overthinking it, you're over analyzing. Whenever you think they're overthinking, you just let them know, I think you're thinking it in a different way. This is what I meant, this is not what I meant, and I'm not doing this, I'm doing that. Instead, just say something. Just don't say like, "Are you overthinking?" Just say, that's so important. I don't know why people don't talk much about it. That is being transparent and being honest. For example, if I ask you, "Where are you?" You are telling, "Okay, I'm out with a friend." That's it. You are honest. You are right. You are a very good person. But what if you just let them know beforehand? Being transparent. It just when I think of a person doing something, and it turns out he's not doing that thing, that it feels me makes me feel betrayed. Okay, he didn't tell me about it. Doesn't matter it's how much small, how much big, you don't know how they will react, or what. You cannot let them just you cannot just last me say ki, okay, I'm at least being honest. No, you need to be transparent with them. You know, tell them what is the problem. Okay, I'm going there with someone, and this is the thing, I'll return but this, but I'll message you when I come home. That's it. That's the simple thing you can do. Don't be honest, be transparent. And I don't think it's being dating an overthinker or dating anyone in general, you should be doing that no matter you're a boy or a girl. I think being transparent is very, very important in a relationship. I don't know why people don't talk about it much, but you need to be transparent. At least when it comes to me, I really feel bad when I get to know things, or when I find out things. Doesn't matter उसके बाद वो लोग clean आए कि okay, this thing, छोटी छोटी बात, you can be at least transparent to them. What's the big deal? You're not doing something wrong. If I'm not doing something wrong, then I think you can easily be transparent. Why not? If you are in long distance and overthinker, then I think constant communication is very, very important. No matter if you're texting, calling, do whatever you like, whatever suits you both. Just in some form or other, she should know, or he should know that okay, the person is there, the other person is there, he's busy out there, but he is there for me. You need to have some constant communication, period. And to be very honest, don't tell me that you are very busy. Nobody is 24 hours busy. You at least get 10 minutes a day, you can spare 10 minutes a day. This is the shittiest, lamest excuse if people give, that I was busy, I couldn't call you for 3 days. Okay, seriously, 3 days you didn't have meal for 3 days? You can at least write a message, hi, when you eat. This is basic. When they overthink, or when they overshare, or when they tell you something, do not try to fix their problem. Try to listen, because usually people don't want to fix. People don't tell other problems to let let you fix them. They just want you to listen. After you listen, you just ask them, okay, shall I put some inputs? Shall I tell you how should I? You can do it. Just do not interrupt between where they're talking. Just let them tell whatever they want. Let them say it out, then you ask him, if you want some suggestion, I can give you some suggestion, and then you give it. If you just try to fix everything in their life, it won't work, and they will feel frustrated. Okay, he's not listening to me. You cannot just person who just try to, the Bob the Builder. So don't fix it. Listen. You need to be a good listener. Next thing is, whenever you joke about like leaving, cheating, it's just normal joke, fun type, fun way. Okay, I'll leave you one day. Okay, this is not gonna work, or I might cheat on you, like on a fun way, not serious way. You need to make sure after the whole conversation, after the whole thing ends, you have to make them understand like this is a fun thing. You don't take it seriously, right? You need to be gentle on them because they might be thinking it on back of their mind every time then after that conversation. So you just need to make it out like it was a fun thing. I'm not really serious. I'm very serious. I was not that serious that time. I was just joking around, but I'm really serious for you. You just need to make that reassurance. Like again, the reassurance came up. Just let them know, because they cannot just let the things go like आज हो गया कल छोड़ देते हैं, वैसा वाला चीज नहीं हो सकता है उनके साथ. They really think a lot. So yeah, this is the way you need to do. Next thing is that don't compare them to other people. If like good criticism is not like do not compare them in a wrong way or even a chill way. You cannot compare them with chill people or chill girlfriends or chill boyfriends. Look, see this not doing anything this, because they think that then they are not good enough for you. They think that you want to replace them, and all of this shit comes up. And the more you reassure, the more you are good with the consistent replies and everything. You do not take long minutes, dry replies. The more you keep up, you keep talking to them, I think you will be good. And believe me, they love really hard, and they will keep you on the top of everything. So you just need to have some patience. You cannot just flip it out. You need to have some patience with it, and with a lot of patience and love, you will be able to get the best relationship of your life. I'm telling you, you will feel loved in every way, because if they're over analyzing, over feeling, that they're also over giving you everything. They're overthinking about you. They're doing over for everything for you. Even for a small gift, they will think days and days to give you, just to make you smile. So I'm telling you that this is definitely gonna be a best relationship of your life, or may turn out into marriage, and you will really feel loved. If you had your days are low, then they will take care of it. Believe me, they will try their best to give you that love there. And at the end, it's not about changing an overthinker or trying to fix everything in their life. It's just about listening to them, about understanding them. You just don't need someone जो उनके लिए तारे ले आए, या फिर strong promises बड़े बड़े वादे करे. You just need someone जो उनके लिए खड़ा रहे, हमेशा रहे, and they can count on. And if you love them with patience, consistency, and with time and clarity, you will find the best kind of love in them. They will be deeply loyal to them, highly committed to you. Believe me, they will try their best to make your everyday life easier and happier. Because when an overthinker feels safe with you, stop replaying things in their head, or replaying conversations in their head, or replaying things like what made this happen. They will stop. They will start dreaming a future, and also think about how to make their lives better and easy. So yeah, and they will take care of you with their whole heart. So yeah, this is it for this video. And if you're overthinker, then please send it to someone who thinks they should know that how much you love them. And if you're dating an overthinker, think after putting these three C's together, you will have the best time of your life, and they will take care of you the best way possible, and you will be the best partner in. So yeah, this is it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.